Okay, so where I'm sitting now is you can see the seas in the background, and I just want to speak to South Africans. Oh man, you know what? I don't know what to tell you anymore. My heart is saddened. I'm really, really saddened by the behavior of South Africans. Let alone those that are coming into our country to try and make money or do whatever they want to do in our nation. They came for hope. I don't know what kind of hope they came for, but I'm speaking to the South African Christians. That's all you're going to hear now, because 2024 is around the corner. I would think around about maybe the 8th of May. You'll see I have a countdown. That's really because my heart is really sad to think that those that love Jesus, I'm a woman and I'm challenging the men of South Africa. I don't care if you don't like me. I want you to like South Africa. I want you to leave a legacy. Don't think of a legacy when you die. Think of a legacy to leave for your children. One day, that they will turn around and say, my mom, my dad was not fearful to stand up and speak up. There is people in our nation, and you know who they are, and they are bringing hate, and they're speaking hate towards a certain race. And it won't just stop there, it's going to go all the way through. I'm not colorblind. I know what color I am. I'm white. And you know when they say, I'm going to use Julius Malema because there's nobody else that I can use at the moment. He's really my favorite target at the moment, like David with Goliath. Julius, my message to you is I love Jesus very much. And I'm sorry for you when you got so much hate inside your heart. I don't know who pumped that with you. I don't know who's paying you to speak like this. And maybe it's something that happened to you when you were younger. But I want to reach your heart. And I want to say to you, you know what? Hate's not going to work in this nation. Hate never worked in Africa. And when they spoke about the colonialists, because that's all I studied, when I studied politics, the main subject was the colonialists, get the colonialists out. And then when the colonialists went out, let's use Zimbabwe as a very good example. When the colonialists left, everything went bang, like in no money, no nothing. Everybody's starving, so they run to South Africa. And the rest of Africa has done the same. Now there's just South Africa. Where are they going to run to from South Africa? Don't destroy our nation, Julius. Please, I'm asking you nicely, don't destroy our nation. And if you do want to destroy our nation, obviously you're going to be Goliath. You're going to be like the Haman in the Bible that Esther had to come against. So you have a choice today, and we got to go straight. We've got to go forward. You talk about the colonialists. Why don't you call them by their name? I'm not a colonialist, but my color is white, so you have a problem with white people, and you call us colonialists. But you know what? I'm a South Africanist, if that's the right word to call it, because I'm not a colonialist. I got born through my mother's womb, and she birthed me into this nation in 1961. And in 1961, I was born in February, and in May, we had the Republic of South Africa. And if you start judging people about what they did in the apartheid era, you are bringing in violence and hate once again. You are just cooking up stories. You weren't even born in that time. You don't even know what it was like. Your mother had a problem. She had a sickness. Your father was not there. You were a fatherless son. And I feel sorry for you. I really feel sorry for you, because whoever got hold of your brain, they really brainstormed your brain to make you think that a colonialist is still alive in South Africa. The only colonialists that are alive are the people that you guys are getting money from. And the colonialists come in different nationalities and different nations. You guys run to them whenever you need money. But that's what Zimbabwe did. They chased all the locals out and called them colonialists. Excuse me. Who's the ones that actually came in? The British came in. They hated the Afrikaner. We had war. Afrikaner fought with the British. What do you want? Do you want to take us back in history again and start all over? I thought 1994 you had freedom. What happened to your freedom? Now you're trying to bring in another something. What are you trying to bring in? To favor you so that you can get votes? Sorry, Julius, but you're on the wrong path. You know what? Yes, I mean, if you think logically, if people advertise, they love advertising things that are negative. So you're trying the wave. But in God's eyesight, you're not trying the right wave. I don't know where you're going to in the future, but if you don't bring love, what is going to happen? You're bringing hate into this nation. It's like putting sewer into your home. You don't want your children to play with sewer, do you? You want them to play with clean water. I love Jesus, and He's the water of life. So I want clean water in my family. I'm standing up for the women of South Africa. I stand up for biblical principles and values, and I don't brag. I just want to tell you, Julius, the hate that you're bringing has to come to an end. Otherwise, you will confront the situation of Haman and Esther. I'm praying for you. I'm praying that you will change. I'm prophesying over your life that you will change, that you will be the biggest evangelist in the political sphere that we've ever seen that loves Jesus Christ. But you've got a choice to make. It's not my choice, it's yours. I can just pray for you like a mother will pray for her son. And the choice is yours. Please don't walk around with flaps that only has one color, because then you're colorblind. This is white. I can see the color. You're black. I can see the color. I can see my brothers and my sisters that are Indians. I can see my brothers and sisters that are coloreds. I can see my brothers and sisters that are Khoisan or Khoi. I can see those that are Afrikaners. I can see those that are Englishmen. I can see those that are whatever race and culture. Xhosa, Zulu. We are a lovely nation. Don't come and destroy this nation because you want a political situation where you want to be the dictator, which you called yourself. You're not a dictator. Watch my other video and see what I wrote and what I spoke. What about the white man? What about the black man? What about the Indian? What about the colored, the Khoisan, the Khoi? What about the fullness of the South African team together? I think we need to turn, and we need to do it ASAP. Jesus loves this nation, and I thank you for listening, and I hope that you have a beautiful day. If you want to contact me, it's 082-9311-418, or you can go on my email, hopeprayerinaction@gmail.com. And then I'd like to ask you, what challenge do you want to start? I want to start a love challenge and a gratitude challenge, one that's just make a short clip, send it to me, and maybe challenge another. I've got a challenge that's gone out to the petrol stations in South Africa about the way the staff treat other people and how friendly we can be. Maybe you want to start a challenge in the old age homes. Maybe you want to start something sparking and change the way that people see the old age homes, that you bring love into the old age homes, that you get people together. Women, we can do it. Maybe it'll be a creche, maybe it's the primary school, maybe it's the high school. What is your challenge? Let us start changing South Africa with love. And then I want to bring a message. If there's anybody that's coming into the schools that's bringing hate, that is speaking with hate to the students in your school, principal, teachers, you have the right to say no thank you, and you have the right to bring back Jesus Christ into our schools. If there's anybody that's bringing hate, you need to decide, are you for Jesus or against him? Because Jesus does not hate. Jesus loves. He died. That's how much he loved you and me, and we have to portray the love of Jesus in this nation. I'm calling all the Christians, Judea-Christians, rise up with me. Let us make a difference in our nation. We can and we must. Leave a legacy that our children will be proud of us. I don't want to die without knowing that I did something to change this nation. Stand with me, 082-9311-418. My name is Esther Badenhorst. Bye-bye.